Hello, welcome to another Artcast, and welcome to another day of working outside the yard. Shadow, do you want to come out now? Come on, Shadow. Come on out. I've got everything prepared for them. I got their water dishes outside. So hopefully today they won't be bugging. There we go. Let me bring you guys up while I go get my buckets. And then we will hopefully be able to get some of this grass out. This is the tedious work. This is just sitting here. Normally, we would use a grass killer, but the dogs seem to love sticking their noses in everything, so we don't want to risk it for that particular biscuit. So we will just go through and pull everything up. It's pretty easy. It's a type of grass that grows out in like one weird little sheets or vines. And you go through and you just pick it all up. And it's fairly easy. It's stuck under the rocks. Oh. So there's really nothing to do here other than sit and talk to you guys. Oh, no way! The, Ferguson. Let's see, hold on. Craig Ferguson was the Scotsman on, Freakazoid. I did not know that. Oh, shit, and he was Nosferatu, and he's the evil voice of, Barry on American Dad. Wow, that is a sneaky guy. I knew him from his work on Dragons, How to Train Your Dragons, but I thought that was like kind of a high-profile thing after he got his talk show. Okay. Uh-oh, Natural Born Sass. Wooly versus, I'll have to look at that later. Come on. It doesn't say that I'm live. Okay, now it does. I guess it was because I was on my own channel. Anyway, this is the start of a commission, the start of a really big project, basically. I was commissioned to do a sort of character sheet of the witch from Two Stupid Dogs, the one that shows up at the end of one of the Red episodes. Fairly popular design. I know that there's a lot. I follow a lot of artists that have done their rendition of this character. And who is she played by? I forget. Someone will bring it up. But anyway, they wanted a sort of a fairly standard character sheet. I think it's going to be like 8 different renders, but like 2 are the same. Or like 4 unique ones and then 8 varieties or 4 varieties. So let's just see. Hey, Tom. Oh, so is this top messages? How do I get on my phone? How do I get it to be? How do I just get it to be anyone? This is live chat. Top messages. Hey, Worms. Really, I've seen this character fairly frequently. Messages, all messages. There we go. Anyway, I was like, shoot, why not? And I got up early one morning and was like, got the Blender bug in me. I downloaded a bunch of. There's always this. I did not know this, but apparently, whenever Blender puts out a new patch out or a new upgrade, all the developers work hard to get their plugins up to code. So I got a deluge of updates of people who are like, "Hey, we've upgraded this program so you can run it on 5." Which, by the way, 5 is great for Grease Pencil, which is what I'm using now to sort of build out her figure, and then I'll convert that into a mesh and build from there. I'm very happy with the final product because that way, this is a fairly this is a cartoon design where it's just like some of the posing shouldn't actually work in 3 dimensions. You know what I mean? Especially her eyes. Her eyes are sort of always positioned sort of inside her head, the borders of her head. So that makes it a little bit tricky. That being said, I managed to sort of cheat and cheat the perspective a little bit. And I can always cheat it in the final production. But this will give us a nice way to sort of extract some line art at the very end of everything. And I say Blender 5 is better with Grease Pencil because it literally has more these different well, you can actually work with it. There was something weird about the earlier renditions of Blender, or not renditions, editions of Blender, where you couldn't like figure out where the endpoint of certain things were. It would just kind of randomly produce a line and then pick a random endpoint and start point for them. Here in Blender 5, it's sort of you can choose your own thing and edit some stuff. Once you convert the Grease Pencil into a sort of a working model that you can make. Oh. Did Guy Moon work on art direction on this one? I'm pretty sure he did. I mean, Guy Moon was known as a composer, but he also did a bunch of artwork, I think. Shush. Oh, you dogs. Booker. Come here, Booker. Hey, look. Look what I got. I got grass. Oh, here. Let me get my tool. You guys. You boogers. Oh, this is a huge wad of grass. Good. Got all that shit by the root. I did not come up with this this very nice looking character sheet. I don't know who did this one. It was given to me by the commissioner, but this was excellent work. And I probably couldn't have made the I could have, but like it would have been hard. I would have to done my own guesswork for sort of the top and bottom view of the way she worked. But I had it and I was like, shit. Hello, Mr. Nobody. And I was eager to just see and try out to see if I could actually draw 2D and 3D figures, or like draw a 3D figure and then sort of stitch together a 3D version of it, which I managed to do, but like there's a few lessons learned along the way that should be fairly obvious. For example, I should have I work with a lot of extra vertices, which may or may not be advantageous because this girl's head is shaped weird. And again, I said it shouldn't really work in 3D. There's a point sort of in the midpoint of her head where it goes from a slope to just the topography changes around sort of the mouth area. My Insano video into boldly. Are you saying boldly flee or boldly glee? Is boldly glee another sort of video that's a deconstruction of boldly flee? Also, hi. Let's get this. Oh, guys, knock it off. If you'd go inside and sleep. How the hell did you live in an apartment by the freeway? Did they do anything with my video in Insano? Did they show my Insano video? Like a super villain. Oh, come on. What do you want, Shadow? Oh, yeah. I mean, it was fun shooting with everyone. I didn't have a bird's eye view of the script, and they changed a few things afterwards. Ow. Okay, let's see how this looks. I mean, better. Mm-hmm. Um, it was fine. I mean, I had to go back out for reshoots because they apparently lost some footage. So I had to do that. That was a thing. All the pigeons are out. They've been fed this morning. Let's see. Okay. Go away. Ooh, crickets. I came across a family. Well, two. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Getting back to the drawing. This will help me break away from the monotony of the sort of the 2/3. If you wanted to like do a sort of different perspectives on this character, then you can now. And I will this isn't like any sort of attachment to the commission. This was my own sort of work study, but I will be handing this off to the commissioner. And I guess anyone else that wants to be. I should put that up. I should get myself a. Oh, what do they have? I could put it in a Dropbox. They also have like Blender file and Gumroad. No, not Gumroad. Screw Gumroad. They do a lot of Nazi shit now. I think they literally had something called Blender Market. But I don't know if that's a Gumroad. I think anyone could just put whatever crap they want. Up until a point, I know they were part of the sort of the purge, the furry purge. Has everyone lost their damn mind? Oh, hold on. I haven't been looking at you guys. Ooh, we've got some nice false pomegranates. I forgot what plant this is, but it produced some sort of thing they're called false pomegranates. I should put a little picture. Crap, I lost you guys. Okay. Well, what do you want to know about that whole event? I mean, we all went there. We all met up at a hotel, and then we went out. Ooh, oh no. Ooh, that rock's loose. I don't like that. Here, I might as well cut that with the scissor cutter. I mean, the grass cutter. Let's see. We met up at the hotel. That was fun. That was a day. Then we went to shoot all the crowd shots. And then from the first couple days after that, I mean, it was sort of poorly managed, but like at the same time okayly managed. I think a bunch of people stepped up and like kind of wrangled some stuff in, because that first day it was the first crowd shot, and we all sat there. We did our thing, and then we had to sit up in the sort of this guest loft and just kind of hang out. And then after that, it was sort of managed where whoever needed to do a shot that day would go and get on a bus or get a car ride and then go to wherever we needed to go. Got any other big drawings along the way? No, I mean, yeah, this is going to be a big one. But on the other hand, it's a fairly simple character. I can do a lot of vector work and recycle a lot of that. But I really, really, really just wanted to figure out like how the character like this would operate in 3D space, and it was a very good practice. Scissor cutters. Here we go. The grass shears. This is good for very small landscaping. Pain in the ass to use by hand, but like if you want to get into a certain like corner, these are great. All about good tools. And what are you doing? You being my assistant? Good old Shadow. And then from then on, we had to we shot our crossover videos. Anybody that had a crossover video, they did that on their own. Ugh. Where did I put my phone? Oh, right on the table. Good. Okay. Yeah, on one hand, I should have like maybe collapsed a few of these vertices. Those little dots. You're basically making a character out of chicken wire. But on the other hand, the more resolution you have, the more dots you have, the more you get the full figure of the character. Just as long as you remember to like work in patches of squares. Like, pick a corner. It's easy for this one because you could literally see like one corner there, and then that blends into the mouth. That's sort of the hard edge of the face, where I said that there's sort of a hard edge right there. I will smooth that out later on. Yeah, you just work in patches, and you make sure that the numbers of vertices that you have like can crisscross. You're basically trying to make a checker pattern across a figure. And that checker pattern can be as complex or as simple as you want it. It can be a patch of like just a simple square, or it can be like 100 squares. but you just got to make sure that it's like it matches 100 on each side. Some people like to work in triangles, especially for like video games, because they add extra bends to things. But squares are usually where it goes, and then n-gons are anything with like five sides, and that's good for like fast and dirty modeling. But like if you want to have it move in any sort of way, then that's a no-go. This is all like back alley Blender philosophy that I picked up over the last maybe. When did I start using Blender? I think it was for a gag. It was for a gag in one of my videos. And I was just like, sure, I'll try and use Blender and try to figure out how 3D animation works. Hooker! Hooker! No, you don't go back there. Anyway, it served me very well because I could just make cheap and fast 3D models. Not that this is cheap and fast. This one's a little bit more detailed, but if I just needed like a cylinder to or a couple balls to represent a figure drawing, then yeah, you can do that. Ow, ow. Okay, this is the bush. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is just loose grass. Now I'm getting between the rocks. Like actual, like, cemented rocks. Yeah, that looks better. No, you're not going inside. Nope, that was cheap damage, and that was, yeah, I did do the character. Box Knight. I should read up that model. I could do a way better job. Dumb birds. Oh, here we go. I need my bucket. Need my bucket and my stick. And my bucket. And my stick is missing. So, yeah, you can get a smooth face, or you can like smooth out between those 3 points if I added a subdivide modifier. It basically doubles all of the points there, but this was fine working with just this much resolution. It'll teach me to either go a little bit less, or when I try on my next project to go a little bit less and I don't get the results I want, then I'll know that I got to up the resolution or the vertex number. It's all about trial and error. Where the hell is my stick? Ah, no? Boy, have you seen my stick? Oh, then, what good are you? Grass cutters can go there for now. Well, piss. I know I had it somewhere. Next thing I get is a tool belt. There we go. Hello, Johnny. I was telling everyone this isn't the exact part of the commission, but this is something that'll help during the next phase and perhaps future commissions for just like, breaking out of that whole face forward 2/3. We can actually like go get some above head shots, some from below shots. She's got a snoot. Who was she voiced by? Do you know? Going good, going good. We're working outside today. I've got the sort of battle station side thing going on, and pulling out grass out of all the river rock. Oh, it sucks. We did most of the big stuff yesterday. Now it's just the tedium. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a good chunk of vines. This is so it doesn't grow back. And even if I used grass killer, it would still leave just a lot of this dead vegetation behind, and that wouldn't look nasty. And then you're supposed to go through and kind of sweep or pick or... But we got the dogs, and the dogs like to put their snouts in everything, and we don't know what the hell, how to stop them if they eat some bad grass. We know that you guys were with me on the Artcast when one of them ate a whole chicken leg. just bit down on it. Carol Channing, that's right. He did a good job. Again, sort of late 90s was sort of the 70s revival. Which is weird because now my mom, which she watches when she comes home, she watches a channel called Buzzer. Or she has it on while she looks at her phone. But she watches that, and that's all just game shows from the 1970s. I think they've got maybe some stuff from the 80s. Because they do have... there was one I saw. It was Pictograph. Okay. And I think that one's from the 80s. I remember there was one called Caesar's Palace. It was a lot of... I remember that one from... I don't know how long it lasted. I remember watching it a couple times when I was sick during the day. They had like big slot machines, and it was like a gambling sort of theme. Didn't last as long as... No issue since then. That was Booker. That's the big 70-pound dog. Found a dog turd that was weirdly speckled with white stuff. So I assume that was just the bone marrow being broken down in his digestive system. So I was like, huh, okay. Back in back in Mom's day or Grandma's day, they'd give the dogs table scraps and bones and chicken bones, stuff like that. It was basically the equivalent of people smoking back in the 80s. It was horrible for their health and a detriment, but like people did it. That's where the white dog poop went away, because they were literally adding some sort of additive that, like, I don't know, did something in the sunlight. It was like, oh, that's not healthy. I should look that up. In fact, let's look that up right now. What happened to white dog poops? No, let's just see what the UK has a channel called Challenge. UK British Game Shows. Yeah, and these are all like from the 1960s. I don't know if it's the 1960s because there's a particular... That's when something lapsed, or if just because people like seeing all, like, they literally had a Betty White night where they had Betty White from Betty White from everything, but particularly all her game show appearances. Let's see. Ow. You coming over to visit me, Shadow? Shadow, my boy. Say something to the people. Oh, Booker. Booker's jealous. They're both jealous. Oh. Oh, you're so warm and soft. I love you. That's a microphone. That's a microphone. Don't eat it. They're just coming both. They're coming over to me now. Okay, I gotta work. Okay. 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 Let's see. I want to know what particular chemical. White dog poop. What chemical? What chemical? Ah, Scott Toll or 3-methyloid is an organic compound belonging to the iodel family. Naturally occurring in the feces of. Okay, in dogs, it was because of an excess calcium that they put in the bone meal. Okay, so it was the excess calcium that did it. And that led to liver and gallbladder issues. So no wonder they took it out. Probably because they were just like putting a bone meal in the whole thing. Just like throwing another caterpillar. We got tons of caterpillars around here. They don't work fast enough to eat the grass. This one's not bright green, so I think this one might be a moth caterpillar. Come on. There we go. Nice and deep. Yes, got a whole big chunk of grass. All by the roots. Two stupid dogs. Two stupid dogs. Two stupid dogs. That was very much looking back, like very much the '70s nostalgia of McCracken. What with the Brady Bunch episode, and the weird kid in the gym shorts. Oh, there we go. Da, 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 da. Was Candy Milo Red? I think Candy Milo was the voice of Red. Ow. And then Brad Garrett was the gray dog, or Big. They should have done a Two Stupid Dogs, Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover. Oh, God. Okay, that's stuck in there. Come on, come on. Do I have to get a crowbar? Stuff's deep. Oh. I think I could spray this once I get it down to a certain length, because then they won't want to eat nubs. But the long strings of grass, they always sniff. What do we got here? How many baddies were in? Just the witch, and maybe the stripper that the stupid dog got the shoe from. I didn't care for any of the Brady Bunch girls. Wait, was there a teacher? I think there might have been a teacher. Well, isn't that cute? What's wrong? Oh, and Secret Squirrel. Okay, yeah, I forgot about Secret Squirrel. They also used to have Secret Squirrel shorts. Okay. If you want to do that, then you got Penny and you've got the Bee Girl. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. Almost done with this stupid patch. Oh, hey Andy. Just wanted to say therapeutic to watch since university. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's always easy to jump back in there. Blender's free. And I'm not using any big programs. Although I did do something called, what was it? I bought something the other day called, Patcher. I should just break down and get read topology, a retro what is it? Retro flow or retro plo 4. Basically just allows you to read topologize. It's like a suite of tools. Oh. What are you doing? Ooh, there's one little stray weed in the yard. It just popped up. Let me work on this whole area. Anyway, yeah, it is nice if you're not like in a rush. It's just kind of like, oh, the same sort of, I don't know, the same sort of process of working on a puzzle, I guess. It activates that same kind of pleasure center. You're just like, oh, okay, one piece there, one piece there. Oh, it's a horse. We got this big chimney here, but also, let's see. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of grass encroaching on this sort of chimenea set. Okay. Let's see. Move the cast iron away. Get that out of the way. Beautiful. This is going to look great. You see, he's eating the grass right now, dumb dog. Stupid dog. Oh, you could have had, used to say stupid dogs. 2 stupid dogs. They made me look bad. Okay, yeah, Lego is another thing. Gotta go through and pick up their damn dog poop. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Booker's ear is doing so much better, but he hasn't been able to lift it up, so there is going to be some sort of scarring there, but that's okay. He looks cute with one ear floppy and one ear pointed up. Okay. Oh, another set of weeds. Huh. Just come across these. They're those weird ones that look kind of like four-leaf clovers but aren't, or lily pads. I've got a bunch of different, like, maybe I'll go through one time and just spend a stream, like actually on stream, and go through just a bunch of different stuff I've got. Because I've maybe dropped about, like, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like maybe $100 over like maybe the last 6 years on different tools, or rather plugins. And actually scratch that, maybe about $200, but most of that is like actual donations from people who have made like materials and tutorials and stuff like that. Which again, like I think the priciest one I've got is what was it? Was it Auto Mesher? Not Auto Mesher. Yeah. It's Auto Retopology. No, Auto Remesher, which does take sort of your mesh and then will actually kind of retopologize it. Which they have built-in tools, but this one just sort of makes it a little bit nicer. It's a little bit extra. Created by dwarves with autism. So you know it's good. Let's see. Got a little bit of a hiccup. Okay. We're experiencing a little bit of a hiccup. Just wait. Oh, that's right. You were the ant one. I thought this was your commission. Okay. Yeah. That's why I thought you were like, oh, this is nice. Hold on. We're just having a little bit of trouble. Come on, get over that hump. Oh, what's causing it? Oh, maybe it's because I got, no. We got is something trying to update? I've got Discord open. That's shit. Is my game update is available for NVIDIA? No, thank you. Hold on. And we are back. Okay, we are back. I got it on a new connection. Yeah, it's still chugging. Okay, so there's now or the what is it? The router maybe. Yeah, you're getting a lot of buffering, Ninja. That's what's happening. I don't know if it's like a midday thing or something with the connector. It seems to be bouncing between like 3,000 and then 100, and then trying to fall between the two. Come on, get up there. Stay up there. Stay stable. Okay, it's staying at 1,000, and back down to 0, and then back up to 1,000. Okay. But it did so good yesterday. Booker, come on. Come over here. Well, shoot, I restarted everything. Restarted the router. Guess it's just on their end. Either that or I hope I'm not downloading anything. Oh, that would suck. Okay, if they made me... Okay, start up. Okay, well... Oh, look at that. Back in the green for a little bit. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's doing okay-ish now. So we'll just have to let that rock as is. Yeah, doing okay. Not that I've disabled something dynamism or whatever you call it. Dynamic, what's it? Okay, at least it's a stream. Now time to get back to work. Oh, loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello again. Well. Boy, this is the most nonchalant dog. He's laying like about 3 feet away from me, and I'm using the weed whacker. Meanwhile, I use the vacuum, and he freaks out. Here we go. But the name, sweetheart, live again. I'm gonna spray this. We don't got any grass back. Who opened the door? Shadow. I'm getting some of them. Sometimes they're smart. Sometimes they can actually work the handle. What say you, Morton Contrake? Okay, now let's see. What do I have here for killing grass? Just put it in the crevices between the walkway, and even the dogs won't be able to get to it. Shush, quiet. Quiet, Booker. Oh, it's starting to get warm. It was cold when we first started, but the sun wasn't out. Booker! Booker! Booker, come on, buddy. Yeah, but a bunch of weeds over here. Now, let's see. If I'm remembering right, I'm working on the lips right now. Which I had a little bit of trouble because I accidentally made a few extra walls while I was. I connected a few things together, a few edges, and that produced a wall, and that made some weird sort of topology. Any better? Any better on the well, we're in green, but we're on a low green. So we just got a steady flow. We're doing okay. Yeah. And at this point, I'm trying to like spread some things out. What am I using? The thickness modifier? The solidify? Something. Anyway, it looks good. This is how starting out with sort of this is the opposite philosophy of when I was working with the head. Because, and again, you see, I made a wall there and it's sort of pinching. I will figure out what's going on. Past me will in just a little bit. But this is the opposite philosophy of the head, where I just use as many like anchor points as possible. In this case, it's like, a lot of space between just the very just enough to make a curve of the lips. Oh, there's a dead bumblebee in my soda. Your hubris. Are you alive? It is. Okay. Maybe I'll be okay soon. Boy, I'm glad I didn't drink that. Okay, bottled water from now on. I'm glad that didn't hit my lips. Was anyone here for deceit and hear not see, but hear that? Yeah, we got two people. Can you drink bee venom? The venom is inside the sac, right? They just don't excrete that shit. Be in drink. Be in my drink. Okay, so you can manage if you can eat a bee, and your stomach acid will take care of the stuff. If it's alive, gently scoop it out. If it's dead, remove it. You good? You good? Just kind of sitting there. Well, shit, I think it's dead. Okay, well, I gotta clean up that. I gotta clean up the soda I spilled. Here, I poured it right near a drain, so I just don't want more bees to show up. And more in there falling. And get drunk themselves. Ah. Unless you have stomach ulcers. Okay, cool. So I just don't want to be like, I don't want my throat to close up. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to move this stuff back. Okay. I don't know why we have these bricks here, but I'm going to put them back where I found them. Ow! There we go. And there we go. That looks much better. Got rid of all that stray grass. Let's see. Where else can I do work? Yeah, I guess right here. Quiet. Come on, Chico. Chico. Oh, God. I miss Chico. Anyway, I'm hoping to draw some character art for the masks campaign I'm running. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you on... damn. Ruiz Martinez. Roberto. Adrian, Roberto, Ruiz. Wait, no. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I always appreciate it when people appreciate the Halloween videos. Let's see. Where's my stick? I'm always losing that thing. I used it over here to pull out a weed. Ugh. I'm squishing up a baby bumblebee. Won't my mother be so proud of me? Why, you psycho? Oh. Oh, where's the stick? Boys, have you seen the stick? Kind of need the stick. Ah, there it is. On top of the chimney. Great. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of all this crap. So yeah, after this, I don't know. Model the body. I don't know if I will need to model the body since. Well, actually, I should. I should model the body and keep that up. The body won't be too hard to model, and the head is fairly simple. Other than the eyeballs, I didn't do a good job making the eyeballs. I'll have to remodel those. That was just kind of making it at the end. Booker, come here. Booker, here, boy. Oh, yes, okay. You just sit by me. Okay. I love you both. Oh, they're both so jealous. If one of them gets any loving, the other needs to have loving too. Oh, boogers. No, come here. Here, I got grass. Ow, oh, ooh. Now I'm tearing up my hands here. Ugh. Ow. Quiet. Come here, Booker. Booker. Booker, come here. Here, boy. I got treats. I don't have treats. That's a lie, but come here. Booker, come on. Oh, Booker, look what I got. Booker, come here. Booker. Booker, come here now. Oh, you little butt. You little cantankerous shit. He ain't little. He's like 80 pounds. Come here. What are you doing, Shadow? You trying to help me or just eating grass? Oh, Shadow's such a good dog. He comes right when I want call him. Booker, come here. Booker. Oh, you butt. Yeah, that's it. Booker, come here. Little butt. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Got another bucket of grass. I'll throw this out. Drawing the villain. Oh, cool, like Gaston, but just like a jerk. No, it's not the mailman. It's just the neighbor next door. We're all working outside. It's a nice day. It's a great day to work. You can only do so many of these days before Arizona kicks your ass with the heat. Then you got to go into hibernation for like 4 months. Hey, come here. You're going to make me trip. Get over here. I'll smack you here. Let's see how he does with the broom. No? Well, he's not afraid of the broom, but he doesn't want to play with it. Okay, now he wants to play. Rah. Oh, he's biting the broom. Yeah, you want to run? Come on. Jump. Jump. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I'll get you. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I'll get you. I'll get you good. Yeah, it's right. You just need a little bit of up, jump, jump, hit it, hit my hand, touch my hand, jump and touch my hand. Come here. Let's see. Shush. Let's see. Let me check the timer. It's funny, these dogs bug me to go outside all the time, and now I have to spend out time outside, and they're just bugging for another thing. Let's see. I think we got about maybe 30 more minutes. Yeah. This is just kind of trying to make some, and these are all superficial changes to the, these are like two different separate models, or the models aren't contained, they're their own separate objects. The hat turned out nice. Yeah, but about 30 more minutes, just enough to clean this one last patch and get that sorted, taken care of. That's not Mom, is it? It's only 12. Oh, well, it's only 12. Nope. Booker, come on. Okay, let's start from here. Ah, knock it off, dumb dog. Go. Oh, here we go. Quiet, Booker. Come on, even you're bugging me. Wood chips are insane. There. Booker. Booker. Give me a ball. Give me a ball. Well, they know the word ball. Come on. Don't get right on there. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Don't chew the grass. Well, I guess that's fine. As long as you're not barking. Ugh. Okay. Quiet. Do. No spoilers. Plays for my first session. Okay, cool. Shush. Quiet. Yeah. Good. I got a big old root. There we go. No ants. Okay, gotta get out of here. Ugh. 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 Come on, Booker. Okay, 2 hours into heavy labor, and I just found out my brain just shuts down. Or maybe it's the barking. Booker, Booker. Knock it off. Ow. Get away, get away, flies. Okay, where are we at now? Oh, I'm modeling the hair. Okay, we're going to skip past this because this is... I abandon this and just go straight to sculpting. Yeah. There we go. That's a nice head poof. And then I combine these 3 objects into one with the Boolean modifier. And from there, I hit the remesh, and it just kind of makes a nice even shape. Not good enough for animation, but good enough to like get the job done. You can even animate it, but it just wouldn't have polish. What? You want to go in? Okay, we're gonna go in soon. Here, I'm gonna finish up real soon. Let me speed run this stuff. I just make the eyeballs. I just stick them in there. Again, this is sort of a cheat. Well, actually, this is cheating the cheat, because if you look at the model sheet, again, the eyes are sort of in the center of the mask. They're facing towards the viewer. So this is kind of just that. Also, was able to add a nice line art modifier, and that gives me that nice clean outline towards sort of a few seams. add freestyle to a certain seams, like inside the mouth and at the brim of the hat, and then you got yourself a decent looking witch. Okay, the dogs are getting restless. They want to go inside. The cowards. So yeah, I'm going to call that. I want to thank you all for joining me, and we will see you later. I don't know what was up with this one, but I will tweak some things. Anyway, see y'all. Bye.